Hello, and welcome back to another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. To some animals, humans must seem incredibly reckless. Your dog will look at your jet ski and think, how does that get you more food or allow you to nap more? And it has a point. But humans are not alone in our hunger for excitement and adventure. There are animals out there who have seen things you could only dream of, lived lives you'll never know, and eaten things that, they've eaten things that you really don't want to know about. So it's time to find out what Chairman Meow does for excitement as we look at the top 10 seriously adventurous animals. One of the greatest adventures you can take right now is into a world of wild, weird, wacky, and amazing facts. Just hit subscribe to join us down the rabbit hole. Number 10. Drunk Moose in Sweden. Loose moose full of booze. It's just a journalist's dream to come across these kinds of stories. Per Johansson of Sweden came across a highly unexpected sight when he found a large moose, seemingly intoxicated, stuck in an apple tree. It seems that the apples had fermented on the ground, so when the moose came along to feed on them, she got an unexpected bonus. At least, that's what she told police. Perhaps she's an alcoholic. Number 9. Sea lion in San Diego. In 2015, the California police were called out to Mar Vista High School to make an unusual arrest. A sea lion pup had managed to waddle about 5 blocks up from the beach and found its way onto campus. It was almost certainly looking for food rather than worrying about its SAT scores. And it's not the first time pups have been found far from shore. The sea lion is now out on bail. Number 8. Mirka walks home. Mirka was a stray cat adopted in Moscow in 1987. But because she'd been brought up tough on the streets, she did not take kindly to Mr. Donsov's birds. She killed his first canary, and a year later when he tried again, she hooked open the cage and did it again. Mirka don't share with no bird. Mirka was tried and sentenced to live with his mother in Voronezh, some 400 miles away. But after 2 years, she ran away, presumably to go back to her street life. Except 1 year later, Mr. Donsov found her in his Moscow apartment building, pregnant and missing some of her tail. Mirka didn't want to talk about it. Number 7. Bucky the Black Labrador. And anything a cat can do, a dog can do better. Or if not better, then it will at least look like it's enjoying itself. Bucky was a black Labrador. His owner, Mark Wessels, loved him, but his South Carolina community decided to ban dogs from the area. I'm sure that council committee was a laugh riot. So Bucky was reluctantly taken to Virginia to live with Mark's father. Bucky was barking mad and trekked over 500 miles back to South Carolina, eventually being identified via his microchip. Number 6. Cape Town baboons. Baboons are famous for their aggressive behavior and their aggressive pink butts. Those things just look angry. So having a troop of 500 baboons in Cape Town, South Africa, has proved to be a real problem. They are aggressive scavengers and regularly break into houses to steal food. Locals have had to arm themselves with paintball guns and pepper spray, since it's illegal to harm them, but it's not proven very effective. Perhaps a good spanking is in order, unless that's how they got those butts. Seriously though, what is up with their butts?
Get your ass out of here! Get your ass out of here! Come on! I said, get your freaking ass out of here!
Number 5. Bear in a hammock. If we've learned anything from kids' cartoons, it's that bears like hibernating and snacks, preferably honey-based snacks. But the hibernating is supposed to take place in some kind of hole or cave, where they can snuggle up and keep warm for the winter. So one Florida resident was pretty surprised to come across a black bear just casually hanging out in a hammock. He sat there for about 20 minutes, presumably waiting for his Mai Tai to arrive. You just can't get the service anymore, right, bear? Number 4. Tbilisi tiger. Tbilisi is the capital of Georgia. No, not that one, the other one. And it was hit by a severe flood in 2015. Some animals in the zoo saw this as an excellent opportunity to go out and see the sights. One hippo was caught in the central square, and an African penguin was captured at the border of Azerbaijan. They knew his passport was a forgery. But the tiger stayed in town and did what tigers do: hunt. Sadly, the tiger was shot after killing a man in a warehouse. Number 3. Escaping giraffe. The Tbilisi zoo animals had clearly taken inspiration from a Mexican giraffe named Bingo. In 2014, he burst free from the local circus and roamed around in the traffic of a town called San Nicolás de los Garza. But the town did not live up to its expectations, and it eventually returned to its enclosure. None of the other animals believed its story, since it was always telling tall tales. Number 2. Giant squid, Japan harbor. The giant squid is a highly mysterious animal, and we've only had very rare sightings of them in their natural habitat. So residents of Toyama Bay got a rare treat one Christmas Eve when a very small example, just 3.7 meters long, got disorientated and ended up trapped in the harbor. A team of divers let it back out into the deeper ocean. At least, that's what they said. No one explained their triple helpings of Christmas dinner sushi the next day. Number 1. Scribbles the horse. Scribbles the horse had a very lucky escape. She ended up at a horse meat auction. Yeah, that's a thing, by the way. It's where old, injured, or unwanted horses can be sent. One horse was seen very badly hurt, bleeding severely. So one horse lover helped patch her up and get a vet. But she was surprised at how well behaved the horse was. She decided to save the horse and bought her, posting pictures of her up on Facebook. By a massive coincidence, Scribbles was spotted by her original owners, who had sold her to a stable they thought they could trust. Scribbles was returned to her childhood home, and they let her retire in a field. Still though, horse meat auctions? And this is how we're going to end the video? Yup. Thanks for watching another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. And remember, it's our duty to entertain and yours to subscribe.
Did you enjoy that Top 10 video? Then what do you need to do? Exactly, you need to show some respect and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit it, otherwise I'm gonna have to hit you. I am gonna have to do it, I know I am. And you don't want that. I want it, but you don't want it. And hey, if you happen to be in the market for a hitman, go ahead and leave a comment. Maybe we can, hook up. That's maybe the wrong word in this day and age. Connect. Yeah, we can connect. And you can give me some moolah, and I can go, deal out some violence to someone you don't like, or someone you do like. Hey, it's your money and my time. I don't really care how you have me spend it. All right? I'll see you around.